In this episode, we and hashtag 039, I'll talk more about Bank of America and all the rights that are still out there. From Brad Garlinghouse and hashtag 039's last interview, I heard that he talked about XRP price suppression. He said that keeping a bull underwater for a long time will finally bring it to the surface. It sounds like he has an idea. The XRP to Bitcoin data will be looked at. Look at the XRP chart and see what CZ Binance agrees on about how clear and where XRP stands. After that, we and hashtag 039, I'll start with HBR and see where it goes. Not only that, but the price of HBR and the expected breakout are also fighting each other. Now that we have your attention, please relax and let and hashtag 039's begin. With a value of $100,610, Bitcoin has gone up by 1.21% in the past day. Ethereum is still losing a little money at its present price of $3,627. The price of XRP has gone up by 1.1% to $2.41. The USDT and USDC are both getting close to 99 cents. The worth of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $3,539 million. Not bad when you think that we were only $3.30 a day ago and are now close to $3.50 to $3.60 trillion. The place where HBR comes from is cryptominute.com. Is HBR and hashtag 039's price about to break out? It says that the open interest has grown by $144 million in the last week, bringing it to $344 million. It says that a positive funding rate supports the rise in open interest even more, which means that most future positions will be long. It could be a good or bad thing that these exchanges and market makers want to get rid of these long bets. It shows the HBAR price forecast to look for a breakout. HBAR could go up to 39 cents in the middle term, which would be the same as its all-time high from 2024, which equals about 40 cents. The price, on the other hand, has been stuck between 33 cents and 25 cents for the past month, not moving. Because of this, it is sent away. For the breakout situation to happen, it says that HBR must break and 33 cents must become support. When we look at HBR now, what do we see? It and hashtag 039's cold at 31 cents. The goals for HBR are 33 cents and 34 cents. If it breaks clearly above 35 cents, it will go up to its best point in the most recent full cycle. This is very bullish because it and hashtag 039's more like HBR going up to 0.75 to $1. My HBR goal was thought to be between 5 cents and 50 cents. A 10x is a beautiful thing, in my view. Anything above a 10x is just icing on the cake. It and hashtag 039's time to begin. We talked about this in the first film. Peter Brandt is thinking about putting a $500 billion value on the XRP market. He wants this flag to fly. You didn't and hashtag 039 to understand what he was saying, so I told everyone what was going on in case you didn't and hashtag 039 t. The language of Lehman was used. The market value of XRP is $500 billion. Peter says that will get you about $8.70 in XRP if we see a rise here to the upside. In 6 weeks, we and hashtag 039, I'll know if that goes through. It doesn't and hashtag 039 t bother me. This makes me happy. I and hashtag 039 am happy that XRP will be $8 in the first quarter of 2025. I and hashtag 039 love to see this. But for now, XRP is still stuck in the chop zone. We are in a chop area. Between $2.30 and $2.50, we still have an and hashtag 039 t broken out. It and hashtag 039's just been moving back and forth like a ping pong ball. There needs to be a rise above $2.50. We can then aim for $2.72. Once we are sure we are in the $3 to $4 range, the fun will begin. In the reference tweet, he says, and quote, if there is going to be an entry shared on XRP USD, it is because Bitcoin would need a pullback as soon as possible, as it is only a few percentage points away from my local downside objective here, end quote. He then says, end quote, where he expects a bounce and continuation up, end quote. What if we don and hashtag 039, t get it, though? I think he just pulls from here when he says XRP. This is the tweet he sent on January 6 about the possible pullback we might see. His range for pulling back was as low as $2. It turned out that the worst thing that could happen was $1.90 after all. Most likely, we won and #039, T take it back to $1.90. He says that if XRP doesn't and #039, T go down, it and #039, S just a straightforward moonshot, though he believes that $2 is the worst case. It and #039, S even since we start at $2.42. We and #039, LL test $2 again before the full-on moonshot plan starts in Q1, which will blow up from here on out. This will give you another chance to buy XRP. Peter Brandt put out the small half-moon chart. He also said, and quote, you have 6 weeks to break to the upside, end quote. He wants about $8 in XRP if we break through that level. So, it and #039, S either going to go up from here or have a small drop followed by a rise. From my point of view, everything will rest on where and how much Bitcoin costs. At about 100,000, it is still going strong. Bitcoin needs to become well known. Bitcoin could hit 120 and set a new all-time high, which I think will happen in the next few weeks. XRP will go with it. It and #039, it's been a while since we stood there. Q1. Our mood is good. If the price of XRP stays between $6 and $8 in Q1, we will definitely see it reach $10 later in 2025, when this parabolic blow up top does happen. It and #039, S really that simple. That and #039, S Mr. Zoom telling you that you and #039, LL make $8 if the market value hits $500 billion. He is interested in a safe goal that is around, say, 450 and 550. At the very top would be the Fibonacci number of 2.618. In the short term, anything over $5 is fine with me. Even better, 6 to 8 makes it more likely that XRP will hit $10 later in the year. It would be amazing to finally see XRP go above $10. In the end, I had been in the market. I and #039, V been a holder since 2017. In the years between 2017 and 2024, around Thanksgiving, we talked about XRP being worth between 50 and 60 cents. But that was 3.5 months ago. There is no doubt that the value of XRP has gone up from 60 cents to $5 and then to $8. ISN and #039, T it just a dream? It and #039, S a dream come true. Then we get all the money. This is seen by many. Ripple software is used in 83 different patents that Bank of America has. He also talks about and makes references to the SEC and #039, S role in keeping the price low. Listen some more. But these pessimists tell me I should only put in as much money as I and #039 am willing to lose. Some people say it feels like a casino right now. Does that make sense to you? This is the most fitting example I can think of. Do not get caught up in anything. Grab your partner and take the weekend off to do whatever you want. And maybe do that over the weekend instead of putting that in crypto. This is what I will say. Either you lost a weekend together or you made money in 3 to 5 years. Not too much of a worry. You can see that the story is starting to change. They told people not to get involved with or stay away from cryptocurrency.